Currently, the compound value of a coin is 65.0400, 58.6700, 66.0900. The change from the previous day's closing price of 59.3900 was plus 5.6500, plus 9.51%. United States dollars to compound value expectation for 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, and 2027 compound cost expectation for July 2023 at 54.9. The average monthly rent is $49.80. The cost is expected to increase by $67.5 per month, and by $80.4 in July. For August 2023, an increase of $43.8 is anticipated. The most costly price, $80.40, was listed first. The monthly rent of $70.60 for Unit 103.6 was about average for the month. 87% compound cost estimate for the months and 93.3% change for August. 16% compound cost estimate for September 2023. Beginning price at 93.3%, highest cost 115.8, least expense. The average monthly temperature is 93.3. 102.7 compound cost number for the months, and 108.2 change for September. 16.0 lead to initial cost expectations of $108.2 for October 2023. 108.2 was 86.9% of the monthly average rent. 99.2 compound cost gauge for the months and a change of 93.4 for October. 13.7 compound cost forecast station for November 2023's initial cost of 93.4. The rent for 96.2 was 83.6 times the monthly norm. 90.8 compound cost estimate for the following months and 89.9 change for November. 3.7 come to US dollars expectations for December 2023's initial and principal cost at 89.9 greatest cost. 89.9 rent was 74.3 times the monthly average expenditure. 83.5 estimated compound cost at the conclusion of the month. 79.9% change for December. The anticipated cost increase for January 2024 is 11.1%. At $79.90, it was initially the most expensive. 79.9 lease expense. The average for the month is 69.2. 75.9 compound cost estimate for future months and $74.4 change for January. 6.9 to US dollars expectations for February 2024. Beginning cost at 74.4, highest cost 92.3 least expense. The average for the month is 74.4. 86.3 least expense. The monthly average is 67.4. The compound cost number for the month is 78.1, and the change for spring is 72.5. 16% of US dollar expectations for April 2024 prior to all costs is 72.5. 72.5 least expense. The average for the month is 56.6. 65.6% compound cost estimate for the following months and 60.9 adjustment for April. 16% compound cost estimate for May 2024. Starting price at 60.9. 60.9 lease cost. The average for the month is 47.6. 55.2 compound cost number for the months and 51.2 change from a 15.9 come to US dollars for June 2024. Initial cost expectations at 51.2, highest cost 63.6 lease cost. The average for the month is 51.2. 56.4 monthly compound cost estimate and 59.4 change for June. 16.0 monthly compound cost estimate for July 2024, with a starting price of 59.4 and a maximum price of 59.4. 59.4 lease expense. The average for the month is 46. For 53.8% compound cost estimate for the following months and 49.9% change for July. 16% compound cost estimate for September 2025. Beginning cost of $27 for most costly. 27.4 rent values. The average for the month is 21.4. 24.8 compound cost estimates for the following months and a change of 23.0 for the month of September indicates that 16.1% of US dollar estimates for October 2025 are at the highest cost of 23.0. 23.0 least expense. The average monthly temperature is 17.9. 20.8 monthly compound cost and 19.3 change for October. 16.1% monthly compound cost forecast for November 2025 based on the 19.3 highest costs at first cost. 24.0 least expense. The average for the month is 19.3. 23.1 least expense. The average monthly temperature is 20.1. 21.8 figure for compound cost over the next few months and 21.6 change for December. 3.6 estimate for compound cost in January 2026 at the highest initial cost of 21.6. 26.9 rent values. The average for the month is 21.6. 23.8 compound cost number for the months and 25.1 change for January. 16.2 to US dollars prior to all costs for February 2026 at the highest cost of 25.1. 31.1 least expenditure costs totaling $25.127, $6 at the conclusion of the month represent the average for the month. Change of 29.1 for February. 15.9 compound cost estimate for walk in 2026 at the highest beginning cost of 29.1. 36.2 cheapest and 29.1 average for the month. 32.1 is a monthly expenditure metric, and 33.8 represents an increase for spring. According to 16.2% of respondents, the first price of US dollars in April 2026 will begin at the 33.8 highest price. 41.9 rent values. The average for the month is 33.8. 37.2 is the estimated compound cost for the month's change in N. 39.2. 16.0 is the compound change for April. Bitcoin stays at $30,000, Ethereum is above $1,900. And XRP goes up by 6%. Bitcoin nursed its wounds from the weekend and made small gains to stay above the $30,000 mark. Ethereum also went up a little bit but stayed below the $1,950 level. Bitcoin and other crypto tokens got over the weekend jitters, which were caused by people selling their digital tokens for a profit. But traders are still optimistic because a lot of money is coming into Toronto's Purpose Bitcoin ETF, which shows that market demand is high. The digital tokens were also backed by a positive decision from a U.S. court. Bitcoin was licking its wounds from the weekend as the largest cryptocurrency